When I think of ethnic studies and how I became involved in the discipline, I think about what Juan Gonzalez says in the book Harvest of Empire, A History of Latinos of America. And that is through certain experiences, it's difficult to separate our hearts from our minds. I'm originally from the Pacific Northwest, rural northeastern Oregon, to be exact, very desolate area. I grew up there in the 1980s. I came to actually understand what racism, prejudice, and discrimination were through a theory in the flesh. I lived those experiences and survived them. But most importantly, later on in my academic training, I came to understand that people are a product of their socialization. We must push forward self-reflection to understand internalized, intergenerational, historical, and even chosen traumas that are manifested in the way we relate to each other in society. When we feel inferior in society, when we can't engage or relate to what we are being taught, it isolates us, it marginalizes us, and that has been the power of such social ills in society. I come from ethnic studies at Oregon State University. I was mentored, trained by Dr. Patty Sakurai, Dr. Jun Jing, now at Cal State LA, Dr. Robert D. Thompson, and Dr. Kurt Peters, Professor Emeritus, now in Arizona, retired. And they taught me the intersecting struggles of minoritized groups. But the most beautiful thing they taught me was to be an agent of change in the spirit of social justice for common good. And that's what I committed myself. Along a 16-year journey now, I was able to obtain my doctorate in 2018 at the University of Arizona. So all my relations, thankful to everyone for this journey. Thank you, Ethnic Studies, Association for Ethnic Studies, AES. Hasta la victoria siempre.